Hey YouTubers, this is your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review, and this is my last movie review of 2020. So today I'm doing my newest movie review on Croods, A New Age. So basically, this movie takes place after the first movie, where the Croods are trying to find a new home with Eep and Guy, played by Emma Stone as Eep and Ryan Reynolds as Guy. Their relationship starts to blossom, and with Grug not liking it, he always says the pack stays together. Sorry, sorry, excuse me. But when they run into the Bettermans, played by Peter Dinklage and Leslie Mann, uh, they kind of see like a whole new world open, along with their daughter Dawn, who played by Kelly Marie Tran, who basically bonds with Eve in an instant. And when they honestly see that it's just changed, everything is just different from what they're used to, they decide to like embrace it and everything. Also, what I can tell you about this movie, it was fantastic. Great way to wrap up 2020 by seeing this movie, because basically it's just talking about like change is a good thing. We have to embrace it and everything. Also, it's amazing to see the old cast along with new members of the cast show up in this movie. And they, at first, due to delays and everything, at first they weren't going to do this movie, but after seeing this movie, I can tell it was worth the wait and worth seeing this movie. First off, let me tell you about the positives about this movie. It's that, again, the new cast, Peter Dinklage, Leslie Mann, Kelly Marie Tran, they were great additions to this cast, and I was actually happy to see them play the Bettermans and try to like help the Croods adjust to the way they do things in life. And that was just a good thing to do, considering the Croods have been trying to find a new home for a very long time. The Bettermans were there to like help them and somewhat not help them. I can't tell you why they didn't want to help them, because you guys are going to have to see the movie for yourselves to see what I mean and honestly understand why I said that. And another positive is that we get to see see Thunk enjoy like a window, which is basically like a television for like the prehistoric times. And you already know Thunk is like most kids his age. They want to watch TV all day and basically not do anything else. But honestly, it was just really hilarious just to see Thunk be Thunk, and just enjoy modern television. And also, what I can tell you, another positive about this movie is that, it's just great. It just delivers a really good message. It delivers a really good message. It's telling you that you have to embrace change, and just not like do the same thing over and over again. Embrace change, accept it. That's what I think the main point of this movie is basically about. And also, and the negatives for this movie is basically, I think Graham telling about her backstory, about what she used to do in the past. I think that really wasn't needed, because because basically we didn't see any flashbacks or anything to like her past. I wish they could have done that, because instead of having her talk about it, we could have seen flashbacks and everything. But again, we kind of didn't. So I wish they could have done that. Another thing is that Phil, he seemed like he really kind of wanted to be like a kind of bad guy in this movie in a way, but again, But again, I really wish his character had Peter Dinklage character. I wish he kind of had more development in this movie, which I kind of felt, which was kind of bland. It could have been better if he honestly didn't act like the villain in this movie, instead of just being a good person. Instead of just being a good person and just helping the Croods from time. Instead, he could have just helped the Croods and everything, but instead he did the exact opposite. He tried to drive a wedge between them, his family, and the Croods family, in a way. But I think another negative about this movie is there was kind of like a reason they had the wall up, but I can't tell you what. It was just kind of like, well, stupid in a way. And I can tell you this, you will be surprised at why the wall is well up, like literally. But all in all, this movie was phenomenal. This movie was phenomenal and really interesting to see and have a fun time with. There was a few laugh out loud moments, considering it was just me in the theater. It was just me in the theater, and honestly, rarely anybody else was there because due to COVID, we had to social distance. But it was still a funny movie that I think everyone will want to check out, even if your theater is not open yet. Watch it on video on demand because you'll definitely have a good laugh at this movie and just, well, enjoy the laugh out loud moments and just the weird things that the Croods and the Bettermans do. Because when you see all this weird stuff that they do in this movie, you'll just basically laugh at them and just, well, be blown away at what all they do in this movie and much more. And I can tell you this, again, the moral of this movie is we gotta accept change. We can't expect to do the same thing in our lives over and over again. We just gotta accept change and embrace it. That's all. That's what I believe. What the main point of this movie, the moral of this movie was. And that's it for my rant and much more, and the positives and negatives. On to the rating. Hang on, guys. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this paper in order. On to the rating. I give Croods a New Age a solid B+. Because I did enjoy it. Again, I did enjoy it. I had a bunch of laugh out loud moments with this movie. And again, it could have been better if we saw more of Graham Croods' backstory and flashbacks and stuff, because I really wanted to see that happen. And again, the Croods and the Bettermans relationship, it kind of started off rocky, but it developed over the movie. And what else I can tell you? The new cast in this movie was perfect. Definitely a really huge step up from what I've seen in the first Croods movie. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the Croods do on their next adventure. Because with these new cast members and everything, I think it's going to be a real huge step up from what we've seen in the first Croods. And that's it for my movie review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below on what you thought of the Croods A New Age. Subscribe and share with everyone you know, and press the little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. And be sure to follow me on the Stardust app at Amari106 for my latest movie/trailer reaction. I will see you guys soon. Take care and God bless. Peace.